And are you sure? Season 2, Jungkook of BTS continues to redefine what a travel reality show can offer, not through loud gestures or dramatic highlights, but through moments of quiet sincerity that feel deeply human. Among the many scenes that have resonated with viewers, one in particular stands out for its simplicity and emotional depth. Jungkook sitting inside a restaurant, calmly painting a chef at work. What appears at first glance to be an ordinary moment soon unfolds into one of the most memorable and talked about scenes of the season. The setting itself is modest and unpretentious. The restaurant is alive with subtle movement, the clinking of cutlery, the muted hum of conversation, the focused rhythm of the kitchen staff. Jungkook is seated comfortably, dressed in dark, understated clothing that blends effortlessly into the environment. There is no sense of performance here, no awareness of the camera intruding on the moment. Instead, Jungkook seems fully present, absorbed in what is unfolding before him. As the chef moves with practiced precision, Jungkook begins to sketch. His posture changes almost imperceptibly, leaning slightly forward, eyes attentive, hands steady. The choice to draw a chef is not accidental, and fans were quick to recognize the quiet symbolism behind it. Chefs, much like musicians, are artists in their own right. They work long hours, often unseen, crafting experiences meant to be felt rather than applauded. By choosing this subject, Jungkook highlights a shared understanding between creators across different fields. This moment speaks volumes about Jungkook's character. Despite his status as a global superstar, he approaches the world with curiosity rather than entitlement. There is no hierarchy in the way he observes a chef. He does not draw from a place of superiority, but from genuine interest and admiration. The act feels intimate, respectful, and deeply personal, as if he is honoring the chef's dedication through art. Viewers familiar with Jungkook's journey know that this artistic side is not new. Over the years, he has shared glimpses of his drawings and paintings, often casually, without fanfare. Yet seeing him incorporate this passion into Are You Sure? Season 2 adds new context to his creative identity. This is not art created for validation or praise, but art created because the moment calls for it. What makes the scene particularly powerful is its pacing. The show does not rush through the moment. The camera lingers just long enough to allow viewers to feel the calm that Jungkook himself seems to be experiencing. In a media landscape dominated by quick cuts and constant stimulation, this deliberate slowness feels refreshing. It encourages viewers to slow down alongside him, to notice the beauty in everyday labor and fleeting interactions. Social media reactions reflected this sentiment almost immediately. Fans described the scene as comforting, soft, and unexpectedly emotional. Many noted how watching Jungkook draw felt almost therapeutic, offering a rare sense of peace. Others pointed out how naturally this moment aligned with the overall tone of Are You Sure? Season 2, a show that thrives on authenticity rather than spectacle. The chef's role in the scene, though quiet, is equally important. He is not portrayed as a background figure, but as someone worthy of attention and artistic interpretation. Jungkook's sketch becomes a silent acknowledgement of the chef's craft, a reminder that creativity exists in countless forms. This mutual respect between artist and artisan adds depth to the interaction, making it feel sincere rather than performative. There is also a broader narrative at play here, one that reflects Jungkook's evolving relationship with fame. As BTS members continue to explore individual paths, moments like this reveal how Jungkook is carving out his own definition of artistry. He no longer feels the need to constantly impress or overwhelm. Instead, he seems comfortable embracing subtlety, allowing small gestures to speak louder than grand declarations. And Are You Sure? Season 2, travel is not merely about visiting new places, but about experiencing them with intention. Jungkook painting a chef encapsulates this philosophy perfectly. It is not the destination that matters, but the connection formed within it. The restaurant becomes more than a stop on a journey. It becomes a space where art, labor, and humanity quietly intersect. Fans have also noted how the scene reflects Jungkook's growing emotional maturity. There's a sense of grounding in the way he approaches the moment, as if he is fully aware of where he is and who he is becoming. This self-awareness translates into the way he interacts with the world, gentle, observant, and respectful. The lack of dialogue during the scene further amplifies its impact. Words are unnecessary here. The act of drawing itself becomes a form of communication, bridging the gap between two people who may not share the same language but share a mutual understanding of craft. This wordless exchange resonates deeply with viewers, reminding them that some of the most meaningful connections are made in silence. As the sketch takes shape, fans are left to imagine what the finished piece might look like. Yet, the final result almost feels secondary to the process itself. What matters is the intention behind the drawing, the time and attention Jungkook chooses to give. In a world where attention is one of the most valuable currencies, this quiet focus becomes an act of generosity. Critics and viewers alike have praised Are You Sure? Season 2 for moments like this, citing its ability to capture the essence of its cast without forcing a narrative. Jungkook's sketching scene exemplifies this strength. It does not feel planned or scripted, but organic, as though the cameras simply happened to be there at the right time. The scene also invites viewers to reflect on their own lives. How often do we pause to truly observe the people around us? How often do we acknowledge the artistry in everyday work? Jungkook's simple act of drawing a chef becomes a gentle reminder to slow down and appreciate the quiet beauty that exists in ordinary moments. Ultimately, Jungkook painting a chef in a restaurant is more than a charming highlight. It is a reflection of the show's soul and Jungkook's personal philosophy. It captures a man who, despite immense fame, remains deeply connected to the world around him. Through this single act, Jungkook communicates empathy, humility, and profound respect for creative labor in all its forms. As Are You Sure? Season 2 continues to unfold. Scenes like this solidify its place as more than just entertainment. They turn it into a space for reflection, comfort, and genuine connection. And in that quiet restaurant, with pen gliding across paper, Jungkook delivers a moment that feels timeless. Proof that sometimes the most powerful stories are told not through words, but through presence, attention, and art.